What's up, you guys? Welcome to this week's One Piece review. I just read One Piece chapter 865, and I will say that out of all the assassination plots in the New World so far, Luffy and Beige Capone's is going pretty smooth so far. Granted, there were several hiccups with Pudding not actually shooting Sanji. Dogtooth had to do it, and with Brook breaking Mother Caramel's photo, Big Mom didn't immediately collapse or faint or scream out immediately. Now, it's going a lot more farther than Hawkins, Kid, and Apu's alliance to take out Shanks, which didn't even have the chance to set sail before Kaido crashed into Kid's headquarters and then beat all three of them. So, out of all assassination plots so far, Beige and Luffy are doing a pretty good job. Now, my issues with this is that Dogtooth is the only one actually mounting decent resistance or counterattack against Jinbei, Luffy, and Beige. Smoothie is not doing anything. That's my huge criticism about this so far at this party. Somehow, for some unknown reason, Smoothie is not doing anything. She's not fighting. She's not doing squat as far as I've seen. Now, we know that many of her sisters and brothers are fighting Jinbei. Heck, one of her brothers who can summon a genie from his belt is fighting Sanji and doing pretty good. Dogtooth is managing to hold his own against Luffy and Beige while trying to protect Big Mom. But Smoothie, one of the two remaining conscious Sweet Commanders right now, is not doing anything. This is just overwhelming for Dogtooth. You can be the strongest guy ever. You can even see into the future several minutes ahead. But it's still a lot to do on your own when you're handling three strong people, especially when your own mom, the strongest person in your crew, let alone country, is kind of confused and dazed right now in a state of shock and very vulnerable. Very vulnerable, and no one else is able to do anything. Now, granted, Big Mom did unleash that huge Conqueror's Hockey outburst when she screamed and knocked out a lot of people. I doubt Smoothie was knocked out. I doubt Dogtooth clearly wasn't knocked out. I doubt Smoothie was knocked out. Luffy wasn't knocked out. Jinbei wasn't knocked out. Beige Capone wasn't knocked out. Hell, Morgan the newspaper bird stork guy wasn't knocked out. So there's no excuse why Smoothie couldn't have fought right now. Hell, Perspero or whatever the candy licking guy is, he's still conscious. The Vin Smokes are still conscious. There's, at least most of the Vin Smokes, there's still no excuse I can find for why Smoothie isn't doing more of a job. For the most part, we've seen Big Mom do a lot of the heavy work. When she barged into the room with the poneglyphs that Brook was in, she fought Brook herself. Although it was supposed to be Smoothie's job to actually defend the place, and Smoothie just said, "No, I'm just sit outside." They have to come outside eventually. Dogtooth is the one protecting Big Mom. Smoothie's not doing squat right now, and that's my biggest gripe with her. I want to see what she can do combat-wise. This is not going to work any other way, unless you're trying to tell me that her Devil Fruit abilities are more of a defensive healing type of thing. Because we do know that she can pretty much wring the fluids out of anything. Maybe she can ring up some healing liquids or something that will help Big Mom further on in the chapters. Maybe Big Mom does get hit with those rounds, and maybe she doesn't technically die from it, because that would just be really poor if a Yonko is just killed off this soon. And I know we went through several arcs, but this is still pretty early on in the New World for me. And I just don't think now is the time for a Yonko to be taken out, especially like this. I'd rather it be off screen or something, but still, it's just, maybe Smoothie has some type of antitoxin, antibody type of thing that would help Big Mom overcome the rounds that were supposed to kill her. And maybe Big Mom mounts a counterattack, weakened, but still strong enough to repel Jinbei, Luffy, and Beige, and causes Jinbei, Luffy, and Beige to flee Totland. But I don't know. Also, there's this mystery with Mother Caramel, and Big Mom said that she disappeared mysteriously 63 years ago in Elbaf. And my own theory from this, just an off-the-top theory, is that Mother Caramel was supposed to be the wife of the king of Elbaf, and for one reason or another, just mysteriously up and left. And that left Big Mom in hot water with the giants of Elbaf because her mom literally just ran out on the king. So Big Mom was exiled from Elbaf, causing Big Mom to dislike the giants of Elbaf. But when Big Mom had Lola, and Loki, the prince of Elbaf, fell in love with Lola, maybe Big Mom was thinking that by marrying off Lola, she would repair the political tension and differences between her and the giants of Elbaf. But when Lola ran away and heavily spurned the prince of Elbaf, Loki, she pissed him off again. And the giants was just like, you know what? No. This is the second time one of your family has rejected us. We are no longer going to communicate with you. We officially shun you as a race. As a race, we shun you. And I don't know. That's my just off-the-top theory about Mother Caramel. It would just be really interesting. But I know Oda probably has something a lot more detailed, a lot more heartbreaking than that. Because right now, I kind of feel bad for Big Mom. Because right now, she's crying and talking about how no one's listening and everything like that. And it just kind of makes me feel bad because for 1 second, Big Mom's not a carnivorous, cannibalistic, gigantic woman who cares for nothing more than her own power. It's more deeper, more emotional, and kind of makes me feel bad that they actually broke Mother Caramel's portrait and broke Big Mom's heart. But, I don't know. What else is there to say for this chapter and the last chapter? I mean, I felt really bad in the last chapter. It was funny when Sanji's father was crying, and all of his sons were like, just suck it up, man. We're gonna die. It is what it is. And Reiju just hit it right on the head. He created them to be emotionless, efficient warriors. So they don't technically fear death. They know they're gonna die, but they're not exactly scared of it. They're not exactly happy either. They're just more or less just like, that's what it is. It's what's gonna happen. And it's just so funny that Sanji's father is just like, how could you betray us like this? We trusted you, Big Mom, and you know, I thought I was gonna get my power back and, you know, get revenge on those who wronged me. And it's just like, dude, she's a Yonko. She's one of the 4 emperors of the seas. One of the 4 strongest pirates. What did you expect when you was making this alliance? You had something she wanted. You had this famed and fabled Germa 66 army of clones. And you think nobody's going to want that? I mean, sure, nobody was actually going to be strong enough to just take it from you outright. But you think nobody was going to actively take it from you like this? You think a Yonko wouldn't jump on this opportunity, especially Big Mom? Like, it's kind of being naive at this point. It's naive to think, I'm going to marry off my crappy son that I hate the most to her daughter that she likes very well. And we're going to get some power from her, and, you know, we're going to give her some of our military, we're going to work together, and we're going to achieve my goals. It's naive. He was even thinking of backstabbing her several chapters ago. If I remember correctly, Sanji's father said something about double-crossing Big Mom after the marriage because they were nothing more than mere pirates. So, it's kind of like karma coming to bite him back in the ass. You were kind of belittling and berating Big Mom for being a pirate and talking about giants in front of her and just pretty much, you know, sneak dissing Big Mom. And now it's come around full turn. Now you're crying for your life and talk about how you feel betrayed. I'm like, don't give me that crap. Don't give me that crap. But I just can't wait to see the next chapter. I cannot wait to hear the flashback about Mother Caramel. Hopefully my theory that was just off the top is somewhere close to reality and what happened. But also hopefully there's something a lot more interesting and in-depth than that. Can't wait for the next video. Bye.